Yep, that's what I think. I think it's potentially, you know, I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to go anywhere with this.
Unfortunately, there's a mountain in the way from
Yeah.
where I want to be. I'm going to have to leave this.
Yeah, no, you got a good enough look at it. It's just the brain isn't registering. And I'm going to do a little homework here real quick. Well, it could be one of two things. It could be something in the family Eurydidae, which we're identifying as a new genus, so it doesn't have a name. Ability, and the other already mentioned the Phaeroca erecta, just a very old and broken colony. And this right here, I think, is going to be the first of these that we've seen.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I know what it is. As he's coming around, I'll get a better look.
Absolutely. Just about to dial in. Bridge, ROV nav. Could we do an additional 30-meter move, bearing 335, 3/10 of a knot?
Okay. So this particular sponge is in the genus Tritopleura, and we have right now 3 species of Tritopleura here in Hawaii, and none of them are named. They're all going to be new, and we know them as Tritopleura species 1A, Tritopleura species 1B, and Tritopleura species 2. And so this one, I believe, is 1B. It's all over it. They're magnificent. These things can be up to 5 or 6 feet tall, so they're really amazing.
Yeah, we can come in slow.
So we have a request to have the lasers back once you got your money shot here. And Diva Mon is asking whether they're hydroids, and that would be my guess. I don't know if Scott or Amy or somebody else has a better idea what those could be.
Yeah, they look like hydroids to me. Yeah, and Amy concurs.
Oh. Okay. So we're still looking for that one really crazy new species here. It's never been collected. It's out there, I'm sure. We're getting into much better and better hunting grounds as we go up slope.
Okay, full wide if we're not already.
Bridge RV nav. Looks like we're getting closer to that move. I'd like to tack on an additional 30, please.
Let's get a real quick zoom on this thing coming
Nice.
to center here.
Yeah, this is going to be another Furia Oka the sponge, and it's got a crinoid
Right
on it.
Yeah.
And
Okay, full wide.
so that particular crinoid, I believe, is a Glyptometra. We collected a couple of those, and Amy did also in 2011, I believe, off of Necker Ridge. And we both sent our specimens off to Charles Messing. It's a very common comatulid that Tina identified there, and it's a very common here, and it was very, very common on Necker, as I recall. So that was the first one we've seen here. So that was a good documentation. So we'll keep our eye on the event log here, and if anybody sees something really unusual, give us a shout out. We've got our eyes peeled, but we may be looking elsewhere. And Michael has weighed in. He's not going to let the biologists overwhelm the geologists here. He's bringing us back and pointing out that we've got some young pillow lavas, so we are still looking for possible rock to sample as well as a biological sample. Yeah, and Tina mentioned this is a sponge, and this is what we think is a very, very old Feria Oka erecta again. And it's one of the hard sponges, and they start off as sort of a little column with little skeletal branches coming off of them, and then when they get really old, they develop this sort of almost an umbrella structure on top. And this one looks discolored, so I have a feeling it's dead. It may have been recently dead because it's in pretty good shape for a dead sponge. And how old, you might ask, would the sponge be? I have absolutely no clue. I don't know of anyone who's actually aging these sponges at the moment.